Hi folks, welcome back to the shop. Today I want to talk about this new Klein Tools socket and bit hybrid set, model number 33805. It comes with 29 1-inch hex bits, including the one in the shank of the screwdriver. It comes with 6 SAE sockets and a 3/8 drive adapter for the sockets. Let's take a look at the screwdriver. It says Klein Tools, model number 13803. Very compact handle on this screwdriver. Now if you push down on the cullet, you can extend out incrementally this bit driver, this shank. You can see how it clicks into place as you bring it out. Or you can take it all the way out and remove it and put it in your impact driver. Now it's a 5-inch extension. Now you can see these bits alone are not magnetic, but when you put them into this driver, the magnetic driver, it magnetizes the bits. Now this handle has very good lockup on the shank. There's not a lot of vibration on there, not a lot of play, not as much as you might see on the Klein Tools 14-in-1. I noticed with this guy, this driver, that there's more play in the handle. So you put something in here, more rattling, a little more play. I do like the fact that this one really has a nice lockup in this cullet. I mean, it really does a great job there of getting a hold of it. It made me curious about how this handle compares to Klein Tools 7-in-1 impact flip socket with handle. You can see here, this is how they can sell the flip socket. It's one way you can get it. You can get this by itself, and there's other combinations. But one of them was to get the handle with it. If you look at these two handles, you'll see that this newer one is much smaller. Just says adjustable on it. The other one, of course, says 7-in-1. But it's a very compact handle. That's what I like about it. And it's got excellent lockup on it. Now, if we go back to this 7-in-1, just try it real quick. See, it bottoms out. You can't adjust the length. But the great thing about this 7-in-1 is that when you go into this handle, it's locked up. You almost think you have a fixed handle on this driver. It's one of the things I noticed with this. It's pretty neat. And it's pretty much the same for this newer compact handle as well, especially if you go down a couple of notches and reduce the shank length. You know, it really locks up pretty nice, so I like that. So what else do we have? We also have this 3/8 adapter here for the sockets. Of course, you can pull that out, put it in the handle, clicks right into place. Grab a socket here. These are all standard sockets, and we can just pop them right on this drive. You can see all the sockets are laser etched, typical black oxide finish. If you look inside the socket, you can see that there's 6 points in this socket, and they're milled out here on the corners to reduce the likelihood of corners on fasteners being rounded off. So you can, of course, take this out, and just like you can with that 5-inch extension, you can pop in your impact. So it's nice to have that versatility. Now, one of the things I found interesting about this driver was that it's about 2.5 inches long. Longer than most of your standard. See, I've got another 3/8 adapter here. Your standard one's about 2 inches long, and I thought, man, why is this guy 2.5 inches? Well, I think it's because if you take these new long flip sockets that Klein has got, you'll notice that this adapter gives you more length so it can fit into these deep well flip sockets. It's really nice of Klein to think of that and ensure that these things are compatible. This deep well socket set over here is compatible with this adapter. So I think it's pretty interesting that Klein thought of that. So really a well thought out setup. So this is a nice little setup here. And the great part about it is, since they're using these standard cullets, that you can take this impact 11-in-1 ratcheting screwdriver from Klein, and we can take this guy and we can pop it into the standard cullet, into this 11-in-1. And now I can drive all these sockets and have a ratcheting feature with all these sockets. So it's pretty neat that Klein has made all these things integrate and work together. Of course, another great thing about this impact 11-in-1 is we can drive any one of these bits that are in this kit right here. So I can take any of these 1-inch bits, pop them in here. Of course, all these are compatible with the impact driver. Any one of these bits will fit. And another thing worth noting is, you know, I really don't like blow mold cases, but Klein has done a great job with these cases. I mean, all these sockets just lift up right out of here, right? And we go from sizes of 1/4 inch up to 9/16 in this particular set, right? But it's nice that you don't have to fight getting any of these drivers out of the case. I mean, any of them. I can take these hex bits right here, all of them, all these 1-inch bits just pull right out of here. No problem. You don't have to fight them or anything. So it's really a well thought out set from Klein Tools. One of the great things about this, it comes in one of Klein's mod boxes. I can just close this clear lid. I can see everything inside. I can just shut this case. You can see mod box right there on the latch. It shuts and latches on its own. I don't have to worry about whether I've locked it or not. You can see, like most of these mod boxes, it has a rule right on the bottom. This one goes up to 7 inches. There's a latch on the back that works with other mod boxes. So I can take this long socket set here, close the set. There's 2 little cleats on the front. I just push those cleats into the front of this other mod box and just push it down in the back. Clips right on. Now they're all attached together. So you can see the 2 up front there for that latch in the back. If I just push this button in, it comes right off. Now, a nice thing about mod boxes is you can open these boxes without having to unstack them. So I can pull a socket out of here, take out the adapter. I can go to this middle box, take out this Klein 3/8 ratchet, pass-through ratchet, and now I can set this up and not have to unstack these mod boxes. So really nice set here from Klein, really well thought out. I like the fact that you can use this set with your impact. You can use it with the Klein Tools impact 11-in-1 ratcheting driver, which really has become my favorite ratcheting driver because you can drive anything with this because it has a standard cullet in it, just like your impact does, and because it takes just standard 1-inch bits up here, means it can drive pretty much anything. I mean, I can drive these sockets with this ratcheting screwdriver. I can drive all of these bits, no problem with this guy. So you have a choice of doing that. This cullet here kind of spins, okay? It does spin around. I thought that was kind of neat. I was looking at the handle from the 7-in-1 impact flip socket, and it doesn't spin. Just kind of curious. Looking at the 14-in-1 adjustable, it does spin. So some of them spin and some of them don't. This one does spin right here. But again, nice lockup. I really like the fact this handle is compact. I mean, I could see somebody liking it just for that reason alone. You know, you've got this nice short handle. You know, this goes down to a nice compact handle. It would fit really well into a small kit or tool bag. So that's pretty slick. And of course, it makes this case small. You can see how it fits in this nice small case. Everything's right here. If you're looking to have a nice compact way to carry a lot of bits and 6 sockets, I mean, this is a good way to go. And of course, you can close that lid, see everything through the case. Just really nice option here from Klein. Quite an assortment of bits here. I'll try to have these all listed in the description for you. But excellent piece of kit here from Klein Tools. Let me know in the comments what you think of this. I think it could be very handy to have everything in one place if you're looking to have a compact toolkit. So let me know what you think. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. All those actions help me to continue to bring content to you on this channel. And with that said, I'll see you in the next video.